What's up to all my football fans and all my football lovers? I hope you guys are doing well. This is Lolo the Maverick here, and this is my NFL Week 11 picks part 2 video. I'm not going to take too long on this one. I feel like a lot of the picks that I have are straightforward, and they don't need too much explanation. So we'll start with the 1 o'clock games. We have Green Bay at the Chicago Bears. I think Green Bay is going to win this one. It's a divisional game. It's going to be close. But I think Green Bay is going to win this. They're gonna walk away with the win. They're 6-3. They definitely want to be 7-3 moving forward because the NFC is getting tight, and they're one of the higher teams with a better record. So 2 games behind the Lions. They definitely need this. So yeah, I got the Packers winning that one. Then we got the Jaguars at the Lions. Lions are 8-1. Jaguars are 2-8. I'm taking the Lions by double digits. I think that's a pretty straightforward pick. Moving forward to the next 1 o'clock game, we have the Raiders at the Dolphins. 2-7 versus 3-6. This is gonna be a low-scoring game in my opinion. But I think Miami's gonna take this one. It's in Miami. So yeah, Miami's gonna take that one. Moving on to the next one, we have the Rams at the Patriots. Rams are 4-5. Patriots are 3-7. The Rams have just gotten healthy. They got all their players back. I'm gonna go with the Rams in this one. Moving on to the next one, we have the Browns at the Saints. 2-7 Browns at the 3-7 Saints. Both teams are really not that good, but I think the Saints are just a little bit better than the Browns, so I'll take the Saints in this one. Moving on to the next game, we have the Ravens at the Steelers. Ravens 7-3, Steelers are 7-2. Both teams are hot right now. I think it's going to be a really close game, closer than what most people think. But I think the Ravens win this one by a touchdown or less. But yeah, like I said, it can go either way. Another divisional matchup, really good game. Probably one of the best games of the week. Moving on to the next one, we have the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Tennessee Titans. Vikings are 7-2, Titans are 2-7. So the records are reversed. The Vikings are a way better team. They should blow right through the Titans. It should be an easy win for the Vikings. Moving on to the next game, we have the Colts at the Jets. Colts are 4-6, Jets are 3-7. I haven't really went with the Colts too many times this year, and I've been giving the Jets a lot of chances. As of right now, I think that I'm gonna go with the Colts. I feel like they're probably a little bit better than the Jets right now, but we'll see. It's gonna be a close game. It could go either way, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna take the Colts in this one. Now we're moving on to the 4 o'clock games. So for a 4:05 game, we have the 6-4 Falcons taking on the Denver Broncos at 5-5. They're playing in Denver. I think that this is gonna be a very good game. The Falcons are really good at passing the ball, and the Broncos are really good against the pass. So I think it's going to be a pretty low-scoring game. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think that the Broncos have a really good chance to win. I just don't know if Bo Nix is going to get the job done in that offense. So I think I'm going to take the Falcons in this one. I think they'll prevail. Moving on to the Seahawks and the 49ers at 4:05. Divisional matchup once again, 4-5 Seahawks, 5-4 Niners. Both teams need this win very bad. This is going to be probably game of the day, or possibly another game of the week. It's going to be another close one. But I'm going to take the Niners in this one. I feel like inevitably they own the Seahawks. Like they're just always beating them. And the Niners right now, I would say that they're hot. So I'm gonna take the Niners in this one. It's gonna be a close game though. Touchdown or less. If they're up by halftime, it'll probably get out of hand. But if it's pretty close by halftime, I think the Seahawks got a chance. We'll see though. Moving on to the 4:25 game, we have the Kansas City Chiefs against the Buffalo Bills. The Kansas City Chiefs. This is definitely game of the day. The Kansas City Chiefs have so many close calls this year. They should have lost a few games. They've been squeaking by. Buffalo has some letdowns a few times this season, but they've been really, really solid overall. Josh Allen putting on an MVP performance. So, yous are going to be shocked with this one. I actually got Buffalo winning this game. I think Buffalo is going to give Kansas City their first loss. This would mean so much for Buffalo, and it will mean more to Buffalo than it will mean to the Chiefs losing their first game of the season. Obviously, they want to remain undefeated. They're trying to keep it perfect. They don't want to lose yet. They got that #1 seed. They're up by 2 games on most teams, but they're up 1 game on the Bills. The Bills are 8-2. The Chiefs are 9-0. So I'm calling it right now, guys. The Maverick is telling y'all right now that the Bills are going to beat the Chiefs today. I mark my words. I promise you they're going to win this game. I can't tell you by how many points. That's out of my vision, but I definitely think that we're going to see a really good game. I think it's going to come down to the end. I think it's going to possibly come down to Josh Allen using his legs to either win it or put his team in position to win the game. I can't wait to see this one. This is going to be amazing. And I'm glad it's not all the way at 8 o'clock. I'm glad it's just at 4 because I don't want to wait till 8 to watch this game. Next, we have the Bengals and the Chargers at 8:20 tonight. So I think this is going to be a high passing game, a lot of yards. Possibly could be high scoring. It could definitely be in the 50s and the 60s. It's going to be a good game. The Bengals are 4-6. The Chargers are 6-3. The Bengals obviously need this really bad. The Chargers obviously need this really bad. I'm going to take the Bengals, though. It's really hard for me to bet against the Bengals. I know they're a tough team. I know their record is deceiving, but they are a really good team. They just got that toughness, man, and they got dogs. They just gotta hold it together for all the 4 quarters. They just can't crumble and make mistakes and give up towards the end. They've been so close so many times. Their record should look very different, but, you know, it is what it is. It's a new day. They got prime time slot, so let's see what they do with it. I got the Bengals winning. For the Monday game, we have the Texans and the Cowboys. The Texans are 6-4. The Cowboys are 3-6. This is the Battle of Texas. I think it's going to be a closer game than what people think. I know the Cowboys are trash. I know the Texans been mediocre. I think it's going to be closer than what people think. But I think C.J. Stroud's going to get it together. I think he's going to click. I think he's going to light it up with Nico. And I think the Texans win this game. Cowboys have showed us no type of promise this year. No type of heart, no type of dedication, no type of will to win or to get to the Super Bowl. So, you know, they don't impress me at all. So I'm going to definitely take the Texans in this one. Think it's a pretty easy pick for most people. But, you know, everybody has their own view on things. So, yeah, those are my picks for the week. I can't wait to see these games. It's looking like a lot of good matchups and a lot of games that are going to be close. So, yeah, those are my picks for this week. My Week 11 picks. This is Lolo the Maverick. This is Maverick Mind Sports. And we are out of here.